बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम फ्रेंड्स, उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप सब खैरियत से होंगे। फ्रेंड्स, आज के सेशन में हम डिस्कस करेंगे वर्क फ्लो मैपिंग एंड डायग्राम्स। वीडियो की तरफ बढ़ने से पहले हमारी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें। चलें आज के सेशन की तरफ बढ़ते हैं। सिंस वर्क फ्लोज आर कंपोज्ड ऑफ द डिस्क्रीट स्टेप बाय स्टेप टास्क्स, दे कैन बी इजीली विजुअलाइज्ड थ्रू अ डायग्राम और वर्क फ्लो चार्ट। Workflow mapping, also known as the process mapping, provides a deeper understanding of the overall workflow process, enabling the optimization and or full or partial automations. Workflow diagrams are built using the following steps. Number 1. Determine a process or to map. Some types of the workflow are self-contained with very narrow parameters and title variations in their internal processes. Others are more loosely defined. To make the biggest impact, you may want to prioritize a process that is struggling to achieve the outcomes or a process that impacts the customer satisfaction. Number 2 is gather information and identify the stakeholders. Gather those who have deep knowledge of the process that you are looking to optimize. These subjects matter the experts provides more understanding around where the handoffs in the process occur, and such as stakeholders, sequence of the steps, timelines, resources, etc. They can also highlight some of the problem areas such as the bottlenecks and the hand tendencies, which may compromises the efficiency. During this stage of the process, you want to document all the relevant information around the process. Number 3 is outline the workflow steps. Determine whether the current processes starts and the end and the sequences of the steps in between. While the levels of the detail and can vary, information around the inputs, outputs, metrics, and stakeholders are typically included. Number 4 is represent and the workflow process and as a flowchart. A workflow tools would be ideal for the documentation, providing a paperless, centralized place for the team members to easily share and access the process information. During this stage, redundancies in the process can be more easily seen, inspiring ways to streamline a given process. Number 5 is get feedback. Review this workflow template with stakeholders for the validation and the feedback. As teams identify the areas where errors or bottlenecks frequently occurs, they can collectively align on process improvements. For example, the consolidation, eliminations, or reordering of the steps. Popular process methodologies such as Six Sigma and the Kaizen philosophy of the continuous improvement can also be applied during this stage. Number 6 is finalize the flow chart. This should include the adjustment based on the feedback. Workflow agencies partially automate how team operate, progressing the individuals to the next task in a given process. Workflow use cases. Manual processes are susceptible to human error, influences, and the consistencies that can disrupt the product quality and the customer experiences, while automated systems are inherently efficient, consistent, and scalable. Business processes management can assist in the automating mundane tasks using the technology known as the robotic process automation. RPA is a well suited to perform the repetitive tasks such as automatically generating an email response when a customer fills out a request form, transaction processing, or communicating with the multiple databases while processing in as insurance claim. Almost any operational procedure in any industry can be described as a workflow, assuming that it's composed of the repeatable steps. Some uses the cases include company purchases order. Number 2, e-commerce. Number 3, new employee onboarding. Number 4, customer service and support. Number 5, bank accounting sign up. Number 6 is healthcare management. Number 7, job and flow shops in the manufacturing. Benefits of the workflow automation and business processes management. Improve the decision making, data driven, rational and consistent. Reduced cost and risk, faster operational processes and remove the bottlenecks. Deeper understanding of the operations and ways of the bridging and gap between the current state and the derived future state. Better and more consistent customer experience. Removal of the boring and repetitive tasks and integrated applications. फ्रेंड्स, ये था हमारा आज का सेशन। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। अल्लाह हाफिज़।